Hello everybody and welcome back to the table. It is your girl Divine Soul Tarot, and thank you so much for joining me here today on this very special collective message. So I have been receiving a lot of downloads about the collective, for the collective. So I want to really bring forth these readings. They are collective readings. They will not be divine masculine readings. So if you're looking for divine masculine readings, go ahead and check out. I also have a playlist for them, but otherwise, sit back, relax. Don't forget to like this video, share, and subscribe if you have not already. Yeah, I love and appreciate you guys so much. The more you like the videos, subscribe to the channel, share, it helps the algorithm. So I do love and appreciate y'all so much. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this energy. So let me talk about it for a second. The collective is about to go through a massive overhaul. Okay, now where you stand in that overhaul is up to you, depending upon the decisions you make, you know, the things that you step into, you don't step into, the cycles that you end or don't end. That's all up to you. There is going to be, let me get my notes down here. I have like a whole little page of notes. So there's a need to understand that relationships, I'm just taking like the big highlights here, the relationship dynamics, relationships are going to be changing completely differently. Like roles might be reversed. You guys are going to be looking at sexuality differently, openness differently, especially for younger generations. There is going to be a mass exodus of some sort. A mass exodus, like a lot of people leaving, a lot of people being exiled. That's happening. That's happening. It's not now, but it's coming. And there's also the energy of shift and change as it relates to art and as it relates to culture and as it relates to music. There will be changes as it relates to those things, okay, collectively. So let's go ahead and get some messages. We're going to take a look at the big message here that Spirit has for the collective. Now, again, guys, remember, these are not love messages. So I will not be channeling love, like, completely. Look at that completion. Like I said, something is done. If you have been going through a situation, you know what I'm saying? Like let's say you're at a job, okay? Bob is at a job, and Bob has been at this job for many, many years. He's put in a lot of time, he's put in a lot of energy, he's put in a lot of effort. But recently, or you know, in the recent past, Bob has been experiencing a lot of different heartache and heartbreak and hardship at this job. It's been getting more and more difficult. It's been taking a lot of his energy. It's been taking a lot of Bob's energy, and now is time for completion. It's time to be done, for this to be over with, to really complete the cycle here. This is a cycle of completion, because whatever this is, it's hindering your abundance to produce. It's hindering your abundance, or it's hindering your ability to produce. It's hindering your ability to manifest. It's hindering your ability to create the life that you want to create. There is a need to go within and seek and find the answers that you truly are going to find only within yourself. When you take the opportunity to shut out the outside world and go within and seek, find, and listen for the answers, they are there. They are there. And there's a need to trust and have faith in your intuition and have clarity in this situation, okay? You know, this mass exodus energy is about this completion. There's going to be a huge shift in people leaving, people coming, you know, coming into a new awakening to who they are, and no longer accepting certain realities, like, because you can create your own reality. So I'm not going to accept the reality that I'm allowing basically to be created for me. And that's exactly why I said there's going to be a dynamic change, a dynamic shift in relationships, and you know, how people view relationships and being open. And really it's yeah, it's a bittersweet energy. Bittersweet. It's a bittersweet energy. We have 3 cards. We want one more, please. Because it's a lot of like leaving things behind. It's a lot of like leaving your past ways behind, your past views behind. The way the government is structured, or way things within the government are kind of going along. Obviously, we know all those things are going to change, and it's becoming more and more apparent within this energy. And we have quest, see? Quest, seeking, finding, going within yourself. So this blue border is more of like the throat chakra, and this is where you find your answers. Quest, seek, find, connect with your angels, your ancestors, your guides, to allow yourself to complete these cycles. Bottom of the deck here is creation. It's like co-creating with spirit, right? Tapping within, really, yeah. There's situations within yourself that need to become balanced. There's situations externally that need to become balanced. There is a lot that you guys and the collective is going to be seeking and finding, and a lot of these answers are going to come from your inner child. I feel like there is going to be a lot of shifts as it relates to that as well. Doing a lot more shadow work, inner work, because a lot of people are going to be going on inner quests here, okay? So again, take the messages as they resonate for you. There's going to be a lot of different messages that come through for the collective here. So the first card out. New beginnings, the Fool. It's energy of the Fool. It's energy of something that is new. Okay, this is a brand new cycle. This is a brand new energy. I have the opportunity to really start something new. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. The world is your oyster, right? Firm foundation. You are creating new foundations, new stability within your life as it relates to home, as it relates to your family, as it relates to your own career, as it relates to your finances. You are creating that firm foundation going forward in this new beginning. Whatever it is that you're seeking and finding and questing out on, it is something that is very balanced. Okay, there is an equal give and take. It is like yin and yang, masculine and feminine. This energy is very balanced that you come into, right? It's very easy to manifest. Come here, Dobby. It's very easy to manifest with this energy that you are in, okay? This portal that you're going through here, which is, I mean, a good word descriptor for what you're actually going through as a portal, is affecting your foundational beliefs. It's affecting how stable you actually feel here in the physical as well. Okay, so open yourself up to recognizing and seeing how these financial and spiritual changes are happening within yourself, because you have material and spiritual prosperity. You're seeing this is like a balanced, harmonistic type energy as well here. Okay, there's two sides, right? Like the High Priestess energy, seeking and finding, the answers are within. Through material and spiritual prosperity, the answers lie within the middle, and the answer is you. You are in the middle of that. So there is a new beginning here for the collective. What else do we need to see here, Spirit, as it relates to these channeled messages, channeled energies for the collective? What messages do they need to know? What messages do they need to be aware of? It's okay to be afraid. It's okay to be scared. You know, not everything is going to go the way that you plan. Not everything is going to go the way that you think that you want it to go. You have to have patience, okay? And you have to take a very new and opportunistic energy to build, right? To build something solid, to build something firm, but you have to have patience for this to grow. So understand that whatever you're coming into, it's something that is going to grow over time. It's something that you're going to put the energy and effort into. That's why there's a need to wrap up cycles in your life. There's a need to complete or end whatever situations that you're going through, because it's a complete new beginning for whatever this is. So whatever you're completing, there's a new beginning in that energy, okay? Look at that. So universe, so you have 3 major arcana already. So you have universe followed by your intuition, or the High Priestess energy, which we already were channeling, and the 3 of Cups energy, which is rejoice and celebration. It's like your intuition is telling you to enjoy what's happening in your life. This is a cause for celebration. It's like your intuition is trying to tell you you're on the right path. Like you're on the right path. You're doing what you're supposed to do. Your spirits, your angels, your guides, they're congratulating you. You know, this is a joyous time, okay? And at the same time, it can also be difficult to complete new energies as you go out on this quest to seek to find the things, the answers, the life, the person that you were always destined to be. Things change. Things do change because people make decisions. People have free will. So it's also important to understand that when you are dealing with a situation that involves somebody else, it's not always about you, because they make decisions based off of their own free will, right? Exactly, just like you do. It's not a one-way street here. It's not that you're making decisions based off of your own free will and they make decisions based off of you. No, they're making decisions based off of their own shit. They're making decisions based off of them. You have the Devil and the Two of Cups. There is some type of codependent connection here that needs to be let go. The energy to find the strength or the courage to release your ties, to release the grasps of whatever this is for you. Knight of Cups. I definitely feel like this energy could be, they could come off very loving, very flirtatious, but this person, no. Tell us more about the Devil and the Two of Cups, please, here for the collective. There's a need to disconnect from whatever this connection is. So again, if this is work, if this is a financial situation, if this is a career, a job, okay, it could just be a job. You may not necessarily be changing career. It could just be a job. It could be, you know, a housing situation. It could be whatever it is. You're leaving it. There's a need to release yourself from it. You are the way, and the Chariot. Yeah, there's a need to connect. Okay, so the You Are the Way card is like an extra card in this deck here. Now, I think some people take these out, but I left them in because they are messages nevertheless, and they were meant to be in that deck for a reason. So the Chariot and the You Are the Way card, this is really finding yourself, seeking to find yourself, going off on your own quest, your own journey, and understanding that you are the way, you are the light, you have the knowledge to change, which is why there is an energy of the mass exodus, which is why there's an energy of a shift and change in music and art and culture, because there's a lot of people who are disconnecting from the 3D bullshit things that they have been connected to for a very long time, and they are stepping out within themselves. Okay, this doesn't necessarily mean everybody's breaking up and everybody's going to find somebody new or everybody's going to be single. No, this is people seeking and finding who they are. The Chariot, okay? This person is individually in their thing, but balanced they shall be in their own masculine and feminine energies. And when you find that strength and that courage to lift yourself up and move forward, what happens? You realize you are the way. That's when that joyous celebration occurs, right? Let's see. Tell us about this Devil energy, please, here, Spirit. Tell us about this Devil energy here, please, Spirit. The Emperor, the Six of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. Whatever the situation is, I definitely feel like it's attached to an institution. It's a way of providing. It's how I feel like somebody gets their finances, their money. It's like this was a good opportunity at first, but it's just an opportunity of a page. Like it wasn't really what it was cracked up to be. Yeah, I definitely feel like this person kept more to themselves, whether this was an employer or a boss or an institution. They they never, you were never treated right. You never felt like you were treated right. They were always towering over you, always on top. You know, nothing you ever did was good enough, but they felt pity for you. So, you know, they gave you money, or, you know, they wrote your check or whatever that was. But it's like, it just wasn't enough. Like, it wasn't enough to fulfill you, like a King of Cups energy, right? This wasn't enough to fulfill you. This opportunity, this energy, this, yeah, see, Eight of Swords, but in reverse. There's a reason this card is in reverse. It's almost like it got you feeling stuck or trapped in a situation once again, like almost permanently. Like you almost permanently felt, yeah, stalemate, Two of Swords, like stuck or trapped in a situation, like you couldn't make a move. This person almost made you feel like you couldn't make a move, whether it be because of contracts or whether it be because of other situations that they were dealing with or you were dealing with. It's like you couldn't make a move, or you felt like you weren't being well compensated, something along those lines. But there's an energy to leave whatever this situation is. But this is kind of how it had you feeling, very stuck, very trapped, very stagnant. All right, so let's see. What else do we need to see here, Spirit, as it relates to the collective? What other messages do we need? What other collective messages do we need here? Two of Swords. What other different collective messages do we need here? I mean, this is a very clear-cut message right here. There was a lot of confusion. Someone might have been very confused or not knowing what to do, or they had a lot on their plate, so they didn't leave. Somebody might have been overwhelmed with options, or they may have had a lot of options, a lot of different opportunities, and they were trying to figure out, yeah. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. There's a lot of different opportunities, or this person saw a lot of different options available, okay? Or there was some type of confusion. Okay, now if this was about the opportunities or the options that were available, it's like someone tried to figure out how they could juggle or do a lot of different things, or juggle multiple different jobs or multiple different opportunities or multiple different tasks or projects. It's like, how can I do this? How can I do this? But they were at a stalemate, Two of Swords, not really knowing how to do this. If this is about confusion, and confusion in a situation, whether it be job, whether it be family, home life, whatever, there was just a lot of delusion and illusion and confusion in the situation. It's like somebody just kind of blocked themselves off, like completely, like just became completely blocked until they could really balance themselves out, get their footing underneath of them, grab their footing, get their balance, because they felt off kilter. They felt like things were just out of disarray. Ten of Cups. This could be a family situation. So whoever this is, this could be dealing with a family, home life. There's just a lot of confusion and illusion that's going on. Yeah, Three of Swords. There's a lack of love here. Three of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like someone's trying to destroy or block out a new opportunity for someone. This is very difficult here. This is a difficult situation to deal with, because I feel like there's someone bringing illusion into the situation and confusion to the situation and making someone feel a certain way. And it's becoming very detrimental, because this person is now blocked. They're not saying anything. They're not communicating. They're keeping everything to themselves. What is this energy, please? What is this energy, please? Three of Cups. This could be a third-party relationship. There could be multiple people involved. Okay, so this is some type of a party or friends. Three of Cups, Four of Wands is a lot of celebration. This could be at work. Oh my. King of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Yeah, this could definitely be something that's going on at work. There's a lot of confusion at work. There could be some third-party relationships going on with the Hierophant and the King of Pentacles. This is somebody's belief. This is what they know. They're sticking to the facts. It's like, I'm sticking to the facts. I'm sticking to what I know. I'm sticking to my gut. I'm not dropping how I feel, dropping what I believe. Whatever this situation is here, there's sadness. There's sadness, there's grief, there's pain. Someone's trying to block themselves off from feeling or dealing with a lot of different situations here. Yeah, okay, so let's go ahead, because I don't want to get too far deep into what I think that is, and we're just going to keep moving forward. All right, so one last message and we'll wrap this up. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab a spiritual guidance message from Spirit. Action to be taken moving forward, things we should be open to. So let's look at the action. We'll get 3 cards for the action to be taken moving forward. So we have the 2 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, and the Hangman. So it seems as though there's a need to really take the time to change your perspective, take a look at things from a different way, from a different light, be open to changes, be open to something new, be open to taking the opportunity and rising up and ascending. Bottom of the deck here is the Magician, followed by the Moon and the 6 of Wands. Something that you manifest in the night, something that you've been working on, that's been brewing, deems very successful for you. It does all work out. The 3 of Wands and the 2 of Wands is a Ace of Wands, but it seems like, are you ready to get on that ship? Are you prepared? It's like a need to prepare, and that preparedness comes from taking a look at things from a different perspective, from a different light. Are you prepared to move forward? Have you done the things that you've needed to do? Check the things off the checklist. Like that's the action. Yeah, the World, wrapping things up, completing things, making sure things are checked, balanced, and final. What advice? So we have the 3 of Swords. We're looking at advice for the collective as it relates to this energy, please. The Queen of Pentacles. There's a need to nurture your broken heart. There's a need to tap into your inner child. There's a need to give yourself a lot of love, a lot of care, and a lot of attention as it relates to, yeah. So you have the 3 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. So there's a need to kind of sit with yourself and go within and really reflect upon the things that you've been experiencing, okay? So you've already gone through this heartache. So you have the 3 of Swords and the 4 of Swords, very transitional energy. You're moving into the next phase. So the 2 of Wands and 3 of Wands, it's like, you're right in the middle of that. Have you planned? Have you done everything? Because your ship is about to come in and you're about to get on. And when you get on, it leads to that celebration, that 4 of Wands, that 3 of Cups, very happy, very joyous, right? It leads to that. But you have to reflect upon the past. That's your advice, like reflecting upon the things that have happened. Are you ready to move forward? Are you ready to start something new? Have this new beginning? Are you ready? Because if you are, things are going to pop off and kick off very fast. So there's a need to nurture and care and give yourself a lot of love. Okay? Really, really nurture and care for yourself, your inner child, right? 9 of Wands is a very fast, action-oriented energy. And underneath of that, we had the Nine of Cups, which is about, you know, wishes being fulfilled, self-love, self-care. It could also be overindulgence, but it is about the things that make you happy. So there is a need to probably do that, act fast on doing the things that make you happy. The Hermit card is popping out here, so this is about introspection. Okay, there's a need to really take a look at things from a different manner. So we have the Empress with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And as soon as I said a different perspective, that's when this came out with the Six of Pentacles. It seems as though stopping, okay, so the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving card in the deck. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like this is more of like a stopped energy. They're very observant. They're not moving at all. They're really observant of their environment and what's happening. The Empress, there is a lot of love. There is a lot of care. She is proactive. She is creative. She is, you know, sexuality, love, all of that kind of stuff. This is a need to take a step back, right? It's like taking a step back from the throne, taking a step back from all of that, and really seeing things from, again, a different perspective, right? And there seems to be a lot of knowledge and wisdom that is gained from that energy, when it's almost like releasing the need to be so Empress like releasing that part of yourself in order to open up a little bit more. Because sometimes in order to allow for masculinity to come in, we have to be a little bit more docile when it comes to that dominant feminine energy. Okay, and it's not like, oh, I'm like being meek and mild. It's really taking a step back from seeing everything from this Empress perspective to allowing another energy to kind of penetrate your soul. Right? And when that happens, you are able to move forward and move into a different direction as it relates to your situation, career, family, life, whatever. Seven of Cups. Again, there is a lot of clouds. There is a lot of confusion. If you're feeling clouded, if you're feeling like, I really just don't know which way to go, you need to take a look from a different perspective. You need to ask others for knowledge or ask others for wisdom. There is no harm in asking questions. That's how you learn. Again, taking a step back, stopping and observing people. That's a really good way to do that, is observing people, like literally just being quiet, shutting up and observing people. Ace of Cups. I mean, beautiful, right? Beautiful. There is, again, an opportunity for a new emotional beginning to occur. This emotional beginning is something that you want, is something that you've been waiting for. It's something that, I mean, is the reason why you're almost going through all of this. You may not know it yet, but it's a big part of why you're experiencing what you're experiencing, okay? Let's go ahead. We're going to grab a Moonology card, and I'm going to wrap this up. What messages do we need here, Spirit, as it relates to the collective? What collective messages do we need here? Your hard work is paying off, and that is the new moon in Capricorn. Exactly. Your hard work is paying off. So understand that all of the energy and dedication that you've put into yourself, that you've put into a career, that you've put into a job, your hard work is paying off, because what's happening is there's a new opportunity that's coming because of the hard work that you put into that job, energy, or whatever, right? It's important. It's important to, conclusions are within reach, to recognize that. Let's do one more, please. Conclusions are within reach. Yeah, you are going to be coming to the conclusion of, yeah, you were good enough. There's a conclusion coming. There's a conclusion coming. Understand that you are good enough, but you're going to have to work through your fears. Understand that your hard work is paying off, and all of the things that you are going through, the conclusion is coming. You may be like, I feel like I'm hanging in a balance. Understand the world is your oyster. All right, I'm going to leave this message here. I love you guys so much, and I'll speak to you soon.